Hey there YouTube, Ice9 bringing you another Madden mobile video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the launch of Final Edition, and we can see our first player here, Demaryius Thomas. Numbers look pretty good, tall guy, pretty good speed, good catch numbers that'll boost to 99 plus with OBJ. Not very elusive, I guess kind of a Fitzgerald, a BCA Fitzgerald type of receiver. Really good jump numbers, so this will be a really good jump ball receiver. He's going to go out and be able to get the ball on. If you just want to throw deep, this is going to be a good receiver to do this to. As well, though, we are seeing the set that is entailed in Final Edition, somewhat similar to Team of the Week type events. They have blitz collectibles. There's a collectible that you need, and then 5 specific elite players that you need to complete the set. And what I could see as a problem with this immediately is to get any of these elite players, and I don't know at this point how many elites there are, but to get an elite player requires 20 of one type of collectible, 10 of another type of collectible, and 5 gold trophies just to get one elite player that you could use in the set. And the elite player, my assumption is, may not even be one of the players that you can use in the set. That may not be the case. Those might be the only players for this week. But it just seems like a lot of resources to get one elite player to get 196 receiver. Now, for Denver Bronco fans, they're going to go out and get this guy. It's the best version of Demaryius Thomas that there is. But what I wanted to point out to everybody else is that how unnecessary this guy is at this point. And I thought of one player in particular that a lot of people are playing in Michael Irvin. And we see the same speed stat, very similar numbers. Jump isn't quite as high, but it's pretty good. 95 jump, more elusive. This is a receiver that's already been out there. He's a legend, and he's going for somewhere around 200,000 coins. So it really, with Final Edition, you know that the players are going to get better as the year goes on. But certainly week 1, this is underwhelming. And we see the same type of set-based system that's required to get these guys. And it just seems to me that it's really a waste to get a non-boosted good receiver, but not like the best receiver in the game. It's not like you're going to be able to play this guy until the reset till August. So it's just really one of those things. I don't think it's going to be a big hit this week. I think that the players, though, will get better as time goes on. Now, we've kind of seen how Positional Heroes has panned out a little bit. I've made no attempts to complete the Delaney Walker set. I sold all my gold tight ends and my elite tight ends, and I covered that in my last video. Anthony Barr, I would still like to give a shot, but the only way that I would consider completing the set at this point is if the collectibles are 100,000 coins or less. If they get down to that point, then maybe it's worthwhile to complete. But as people know, those collectibles, wow, there's someone who sold one for 10,000 coins. Somebody's really happy with that, I bet. But they're not even going for 150,000 coins at this point. That means that Barr right now still takes about 1 million coins or more to complete by the time you get done with all the players and the elite trophies and the collectibles and everything. That's still 1+ million. That's too many coins, in my opinion. And what I'd like to see now is how much bar is going for. So put in players, and there's two of them out at the auction house, 1.2 million and 1.3 million. Again, I would like to give this guy a shot. The coverage numbers are not bad, even though the play recognition is low at 87. That's going to be offset a bit by his speed and his height. I think that this guy could be a good linebacker in terms of contesting, balls thrown to Gronk, which is the number one problem that anybody has on defense. So I think he might be good as far as that goes. But as far as linebackers go as a whole, for anybody looking to complete this set, even though it's a different type of linebacker, all you gotta do is point out the fact that 99 Von Miller, who's probably the best pass rushing linebacker in the game at this point, there's no doubt about it, he is. His coverage stats aren't great, so he can't do exactly what Barr is doing at this point, but he's also less expensive, and he's a 99 and not 98. Play recognition, I believe, is 90 on the Von Miller card, which is not great. I mean, it's not what you would want out of a 99 card, but it's still a little bit better than Barr's numbers, and this guy is everywhere. And available for 700,000 to 800,000 coins on Auction House too. So Positional Heroes has been kind of a flop with the introduction of the collectible required to fulfill the sets. That means that players that are going to try to make money off of selling the elites and the golds are not going to be able to make as much money because EA has kind of put in this collectible part of the equation. And what that does is it makes sure that just by somebody stockpiling golds and elites in any position isn't going to mean that you're going to be able to get the player, isn't going to mean that you can make a lot of coins on the players, just because those position collectibles are the big part of the problem and the cost for completing the set. That, along with what I mentioned several times in my last video, that they're not 99s and they're tougher to get, means that these sets, at least at this point, are not as desirable to do. And the position collectibles, that means that nothing stockpiled from the last week is really going to be relevant. You're going to have to be ripping through pro packs or buying these position collectibles at the auctions to fulfill these players. And so with no live event to get the position collectibles, it seems like Positional Heroes, it's going to be a difficult thing to do. You're not going to be able to get the player the same day in any kind of economical way, because you're going to be paying top dollar for the collectibles as they come out. So this has really made it kind of a flop in terms of Positional Heroes at this point. EA has. I think EA's gotten a little bit greedy, and I'm going to try to give them credit about the several things that they have done this year that they didn't do last year, and I'm going to point those out in this video too. But another thing I'm going to go through is Ultimate Legends. Again, revisit this thing now that the market has settled down with it a little bit, and now that I've thought about it, I'm going to share my experience with Ultimate Legends and how it came out on Saturday. Saturday morning, when the two first Ultimate Legends, Mike Vick and Jason Taylor, came out, I had 2.9 million coins in in-game currency. Now, I've spent my coins on some other things that I've gotten back from, but I estimate that after buying the Legend bundle, selling everything that was in the Legend bundle. I didn't sell everything. I kept a lot of the golds because they're not going for much anyways, and you could use them in positional heroes. But after doing everything with that Legend bundle, and by getting the collectibles that I needed to get Jason Taylor, I spent 1.4 million coins or so, maybe 1.5, in-game currency just on the collectibles required to complete Jason Taylor, and basically didn't make anything on the Legend bundle. Now I had to kind of backtrack and think about how could this be? How could that be the case? That I could get a Legend bundle, sell everything from it, including a guaranteed Legend topper, and still come out so down in terms of in-game currency. And the only answer that I have for it is that because most of the legends at this point are so old in the game now. Sean Taylor, great player, worth about 300,000 coins. Zach Thomas, same thing. Hines Ward, some people like to play him. This is the guy I got as my bundle topper right there, Donovan McNabb. I can't even get 200,000 coins out of him. And that really caused me to pause and question what I was doing. And, I was glad I got Jason Taylor and I got the rookie card. But I came to the following conclusion about what EA is doing it, because they're doing it with a couple of their programs. So, just going back one more time. In one of my previous videos, I had pulled, or I had bought, I should say, the Mike Vick rookie card. And all these Ultimate Legend collectibles, they're somewhat common now. I picked these up now. The price has gone down to 10 to 15,000 coins is what I got them for. So I just bought a few of them in case I want to do, sets in the future. Make sure they're not part of the cost problem. But the biggest problem with completing these sets in the Jason Taylor and the Mike Vick are, in Vic's case, the 2006 collectible and the Team Falcons collectible. One of the difficult things about it is even searching for these. You have to search for Vic, Falcons, and then collectibles, and you're going to get a lot of these. The position collectibles, because people are trying to sell them out there in the market, and they just, the auction house is full of them. So there's different price filters and things like that you could put in there to try to pull up the right collectibles. But these two collectibles are extremely expensive and more rare than the rookie card. And I'll give you proof of this right here. So we're going to look for the rookie card of Mike Vick. I bought him in one of my previous videos at 300,000 coins. And right now, this is what he's going for, or less. Hovering around 100,000 coins. Definitely less than 150. And 115,000 coins in the lowest one. And he's not selling at this point. People have realized that just getting the rookie is no guarantee that you're going to easily get the collectibles to complete the set. And the only way, barring really, really good luck, that you're going to get those collectibles is by getting them from the auction house, and they're expensive. You could try sniping them, and that's definitely a viable strategy. It's going to take some time to get them, I think, because a lot of people want the 98 Mike Vick card, or you could wait till legendary packs come out, buy a legend bundle, or buy somebody's collectible that they bring back on the market. But the players being so plentiful and the collectibles are not, kind of made me think for a second. And it seems to me that the rookie card is EA's teaser. They're going to give you the rookie card. You could actually put this guy in your lineup as an 88. some of the stats are not too bad. The throw accuracy, sure, it's really good. Throw power is not too bad. Speed and everything are decent. But so you've got the player, you can almost complete him, you feel like, but then you need the collectibles required to unlock the 98 version, which are not easy to get. It's a tease. And they want you to spend money either through in game currency, sniping at the auction house, ripping pro packs or legend packs trying to get them, or in my case, like, buying a legend bundle. And what I have to say at this point, from this point forward, seeing some of the programs and how they've come out, it seems to me that I have to be very careful with my coins. I'm not going to be splashing around and making big purchases like this. It just doesn't seem to be financially worthwhile. If I buy a legend bundle and if I come out behind after that, I am doing something wrong. So the way forward, I think, is to be sniping from the auction house, trying to work the auction house, buying things cheap, selling them more expensive. That's probably going to be the way to go. Find new markets, find things that are desirable, and sell them. But I'm going to be a little bit more careful myself with my in game currency. Now, there's a couple of things on the way that should be pretty exciting. Gauntlet should be coming out in the next week or two as a replacement for Domination. And Gauntlet is apparently going to be Marshawn Lynch. And we don't really need another top tier running back in this game. I think you could probably play him as fullback for sure, depending on what the numbers look like. And we'll see what the boosts look like. For this, I would urge everybody, and it's probably too late if you haven't done this, but save your Domination collectibles because these could come in handy. Last year, 2 Domination collectibles, you could put them into a set to get 1 Gauntlet collectible. So again, look out for that. Who knows with EA and how they're kind of running things this year, they may not have such a thing, and this just might be wasted space on my bench with 100 plus Domination collectibles, but we will see. But definitely hold onto these collectibles, these duplicates, until Domination comes out, and we will see how that set works. So Gauntlet is coming. That's exciting. That should be another 99 boosted player. Sounds like it's going to be Marshawn Lynch, but we'll see what the boosts are like. Maybe it'll even be a speed boost. Hopefully not another strength boost or something that we already have a lot of. But we'll see how that goes. In addition, today is Thursday. Tomorrow, I've heard they're going to be doing a flashback live event. So that means flashback players. We will see how those live events work. Hopefully, they are not going to be like game changers, free agents, and veterans, in my opinion. Now that there's not many of these players that people are still playing Watkins and Hayden and a couple other game changers, Kelsey at center. But as a whole, how this has worked since they've changed it with the collectibles that they have in this and the silver trophies is you could basically get 10 of these and 5 silver trophies, and very often you'll get a nice silver player that will give you 1,200 coins. A total waste. Even if you get an elite, it's not a guarantee that you'll get anything really good for it. So game changers, even though it's the best of the 3 with free agents, kind of being a waste of time. It's something to do with my stamina, and I'll risk the 5 silver trophies to do it, but I'm not spending stamina refills on that. And as well, the veterans too. They've had some better players come out as part of that program, but you're not as lucky with these events anymore. A lot of times you get the collectible, and then you don't really get a good player a lot of times out of it anyways. Whereas if it had been, I just played the event and there wasn't this type of system with the collectibles, a lot of times if you get a silver game changer or veteran or free agent as a result of spending 4 stamina on a live event, who cares? That's not bad at all. But doing it this way is just a waste of resources. It just really is a waste of resources, and it's definitely nothing to spend stamina refills or anything on. So that's kind of where I'm coming out. Again, I want to be fair to EA about this and about what they've done. So I just wanted to point out the players that everybody could get for free this year. They were more than last year. The league players, 99 Jerry Rice, one of the best wide receivers in the game. 99 Emmitt Smith, tier 7. In my opinion, the best running back in the game right now. 99 OBJ with the great boost and a great receiver. 99 Gronk. So through domination, a lot of people have him now. Not many defensive players as part of it this year. And then Hester, a boosted 99 kick returner. And all you had to do was play in a league, basically, to get these guys, or play live events in Gronk's case, and just play the game in OBJ's case to get them. So that was definitely a good thing that they've done. Now that's over. There's going to be at least one more per se free 99 player. You just got to play the event to get them. And that appears to be Gauntlet. It should be Marshawn Lynch, but we will see. But that's just what I wanted to talk about. What I would say and what occurred to me was to avoid wasting money. Don't be one of these guys like I was last weekend and jumping all over an event and trying to unlock a player when it comes out. The better way to go is to wait, let the market settle down, let the collectibles for a given event get cheaper. Try to get what components you can if you really want that player for cheap. And then just try to be smart with your coins. Work the auction house. Find a niche. Sell things for more than what you got them for. Find things to do that with. And in this year, I think we're going to have to be a little bit more creative. At the end of last year, because everybody was trying to make money off of positional heroes, at the end it got very difficult to make money at all because everybody was doing the same thing. So you really have to find something that not a lot of people are doing and find it where it's still enough in demand that you could get good coins for the collectibles. So if I come across anything, I may or may not share my secrets as far as that goes, but that's definitely what I'm going to be working on from this point forward. Seems to me if I put my money in the game and I can't even get it back out in in-game currency, there's no reason to do it. I needed to do something else. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to see, let me know. Thanks for watching. Again, remember Poperator, Ryan, and Aiden Sapphire. They have channels up there in my subscriptions and my YouTube homepage. Thanks again for watching.